Good afternoon, welcome to VANIK-IAS. We'll discuss current affairs of 12th September. Just a second. Yes. Okay. So first question we will start. That is World Electric Vehicles EV Day. Electric Vehicle Day marked internationally on which of the following date every year for solution of e-mobility? Right. It is 8 September or 10 September or 9 September or 11 September. The answer is 9 September is celebrated as World Electric Vehicle Day, right, or EV Day, to mark the celebration of e-mobility. Okay. India's largest electric vehicle charging station, EV charging station, is inaugurated in Gurugram, Haryana. Remember, largest electric vehicle charging station is Gurugram. Fast electric vehicle charging station, it is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Fast electric vehicle charging station. And world's largest solar park, world's largest floating solar power plant, it is established in Madhya Pradesh, right? It will be established in Madhya Pradesh or MP. Okay. Next question. Recently, disaster emergency declared in New York after polio virus found in wastewater. With reference to polio, consider the following statements. There is no known cure for polio virus. Yes, it's a viral disease. We can take vaccine. There are many viral diseases which we do not have complete cure, right? We have certain treatment, but complete cure is not. That's why we are going for prevention. That is for vaccine. In case of polio, that is primarily we are dependent on vaccine like COVID virus. Also for COVID, also for AIDS, we do not have. Presently, we do not have fully complete cure in such diseases because they are viral diseases and we take vaccine for them. So there is no cure for polio virus. It can be prevented by vaccine, which is nearly 100% immunity against the disease. India is not declared polio free. This is wrong. India has declared polio free in 2014, right? India has declared polio free in 2014 by World Health Organization. Remember, 24th October is celebrated as World Polio Day. 24th October is celebrated as World Polio Day, right? 24th October is celebrated as World Polio Day. And India is eradicated. What do you mean by eradication? Eradication means of a disease refers to complete and permanent worldwide reduction to zero new cases. Zero new cases, right? That we can call as eradication, right? Okay. Elimination means completely zero, right? Even at present also there are certain people who are completely who has suffered from polio, so we cannot say it is eliminated, it is eradicated. Okay, so it is about polio. So 1 and 2 options are right. 1 and 2 these options 1 and 2 options are right. India is polio free since 2014. It is declared by WHO. Consider the following statements with respect to Commonwealth. What is Commonwealth? Commonwealth, it is the organization of those countries which are once upon a time colonies of British Empire. Commonwealth has no charter, treaty or constitution. Yes, there is no charter, treaty or constitution. Commonwealth has no charter, treaty or constitution. So there is no constitution, but there is charter, right? So first statement is wrong. All the territories. See, whenever you see some words like all, this is wrong, right? Once under British Empire, automatically joined Commonwealth as its members. No, gradually many members one by one they joined. Recently, Gabon and Togo, the two countries of Africa, this year they have joined Commonwealth, although they were once upon a time their colonies of British Empire. So 1 and 2 Commonwealth is especially consist of the colonies of British Empire. So that is the Commonwealth. So not all countries joined during its establishment. The most recent departure of the country is Barbados. Yes. So this is also right. Newest countries Gabon and Togo. Yes, 3 and 4 are right. Right. It is established under, yes, the declaration is London Declaration. London Declaration of 1949. That is Commonwealth was established. Why countries are going out of Commonwealth? Its headquarters is at London, right? Headquarters is at London. Countries are going out of Commonwealth. The reason is that they do not want to maintain the colonial legacy. Even today also, whenever there is Commonwealth game happens, a missile comes, right? That missile is that fire is that is respected as the Queen's sign and colonial symbol, and that is even celebrated across India, right? That is Commonwealth Games. So it is one type of remembering that once upon a time India was ruled by the British. So even that is one type of software established by UK government. That's why many countries they do not like it. That's why they are coming out of Commonwealth Games. Consider the following statements about bird flu. Bird flu is also called as avian influenza, but it is not avian influenza bacteria. That's why first statement is wrong. It is avian influenza virus. Bird flu is caused by avian influenza virus or H5N1. It is also called as H5N1, right? Avian influenza virus, type A virus that causes bird flu, right? Second is do not infect mammals. No, it can infect mammals, right? So first second statement is wrong. It is affected many countries, especially those where poultry industry are present. Avian influenza, it affects them, and there is high level of mortality also. There is around 50% of mortality. That is bird flu. 50% of mortality of the birds, so it affects animals. And human to human transmission is it is very rare. Remember that human to human transmission is possible, but it is rare human to human transmission. Human to human transmission. You can, by logic also you can say human to human transmission is possible or not. If for example COVID virus, it is human to human transmission is easy, that's why it is spreaded so many people, right? But bird flu, we are not facing the crisis like that. Okay, so only 3 option is right, that is observed in Hong Kong in 1997. Yes, it is first observed in Hong Kong 1997. So 3 is the answer. With reference to gangetic dolphins, consider there are following statements. Gangetic dolphins. It's the only freshwater dolphin in the, it is the only species of freshwater dolphin in the world. See, whenever you see only statement, this is wrong. There is also Amazon dolphin, other what freshwater dolphins are also present. We cannot say it is the only species of freshwater dolphin in the world. It is classified under Schedule 1, as it is very important organism, right? Freshwater dolphin. It is classified as Schedule 1 protection of Wildlife Act in 1997, right? Remember its scientific name is Plantanista gangetica. Plantanista gangetica. Though you should remember at least this by this botanical name, right? zoological name. Why do you have to remember this? Because those especially most important animals which are in use, you have to remember their scientific name. So Platanista gangetica, that is Platanista gangetica is the scientific name of freshwater dolphin, right? Especially this dolphin, it is discovered in 1801, and these the dolphins are majorly they are present in the Ganges, Brahmaputra, Meghna basin, right? Ganges basin and Brahmaputra basin. So, and they are essentially blind. Remember, Gangetic dolphin, these are essentially blind. Okay. And this Gangetic dolphin, this is national aquatic animal. National aquatic animal. Okay, next. So 2 and 3 options are right. Gangetic river dolphin is national aquatic animal. Platanista gangetica, nationally it is essentially blind, right? It is protection under Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act. Bikramashila Gangetic dolphin sanctuary is Bhagalpur district. India's only sanctuary of Gangetic dolphins. Yes, Bikramashila Gangetic dolphin in Ganga river. Consider the following statements about Dara Sikho. Who was Dara Sikho? Dara Sikho is the son of Shahjahan and the brother of Aurangzeb. He is best known for the study of Sufi and Vedanta philosophy. Yes, it is correct. He also translated Upanishads to Persian in 1657. He was killed in a fight of throne between his brother Aurangzeb. Yes, Aurangzeb has killed Dara Sikho, the son of Shahjahan, right, brother of Aurangzeb. Study of Sufi and Vedanta philosophy, Upanishads into Persian, he has translated. So all of those are right regarding Dara Sikho, son of Shahjahan. Okay. Which of the following country has recently passed a law as itself carrying out preventive nuclear strike? Right? Preventive nuclear strike was started by it is started by North Korea, right? Preventive nuclear strike means it can start. It has passed a bill that it can. For example, in case of India, we have a nuclear doctrine where there is no fast use. No fast use means, what do you mean by no fast use? No fast use means unless and until a country attacks us, we will not attack that country, right? So that is no fast use policy. And that policy is called as defensive policy. Defensive means whenever you are already attacked and you are defending yourself. So you do not start attack from your side from the first time, but that defensive means that is you are doing it in defense. That is, so we will apply nuclear weapon only in case of defense. But North Korea's offense, what do you mean by offense? Offense is when you start it, right? That means you start attacking. That is offense. So preventive nuclear strike means presuming that a particular country is threat to yourself, you can apply a nuclear weapon. So that is North Korea. North Korea has done it. That you can apply nuclear weapon by presuming that a particular country is going to attack it. So that is North Korea. A is the answer. The Gender Snapshot 2022 report released by which of the following? Gender Snapshot 2022 report. It is released by UN Women has released Gender Snapshot 2022. What is the yes? It is especially to finding is for goal 5, that is achieving gender equality. Achieving gender equality, SDG 5, achieving gender equality, it will not be it is said that it will not be made by 2030. Gender equality will not be made by 2030. At current progress, it will take around 300 years to achieve full 300 years. achieve full gender equality, full gender equality in every sector, right? In case of women in political representation is concerned, it will take at least 40 years to achieve equal political representations in nations parliaments. So that is gender snapshot 2030, right? So that is UN Women has started gender snapshot 2020 report. Recently, which of the following state decided to roll out urban employment guarantee scheme? Urban employment guarantee scheme, that is Rajasthan government has started is urban employment guarantee scheme. Rajasthan government, the CM is Ashok Gehlot. Remember, CM is Ashok Gehlot. Rajasthan government has also started Mukhyamantri Bal Gopal Yojana. Remember, Mukhyamantri Bal Gopal Yojana. It was also started by Rajasthan government. What is the purpose? Purpose is to Mukhyamantri Bal Gopal Yojana. Its purpose is to provide milk from class 8, class 1 to class 8 student twice a week. Mukhyamantri Bal Gopal Yojana. Rajasthan was also used for Mamgad Hilak. Mamgad Hilak. What is Mamgad Hilak? Mamgad Hilak, it is declared as monuments of national importance. Monument of national importance. Mamgad Hilak, it is declared as monument of national importance. Why? Because for Bhil tribe in Rajasthan, right? That is tribal Jallianwala Bagh. Around 1500 tribes were killed by British as they are protesting. That is tribal Jallianwala Bagh. That region is called as Mamgad Hilak. That is declared as monuments of national importance. That's why Rajasthan was in news. Rajasthan also signed MOU with for Stree Nidhi model. What is Stree Nidhi model of Telangana? Stree Nidhi model of Telangana. What is this Stree Nidhi model? All women cooperative. All women cooperative. All women cooperative are established in all women cooperatives. That is Stree Nidhi model of Telangana, right? Rajasthan has also signed agreement with Telangana for all women cooperative. What is PM Swanidhi scheme? PM Swanidhi scheme is for street vendors. It is launched by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs MOHUA. It has launched small scale loan for the street vendors. PM Swanidhi scheme. Right. Just a second. Okay. Next, so that is PM Swanidhi scheme. Okay. Which of the following states will be covered under Vibrant Villages program? Which of the following state will be covered under Vibrant Villages program? It is Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, or Karnataka. So which of the following states? It is, yes, Himachal Pradesh is included. Uttarakhand and Arunachal Pradesh, they are also included in the Vibrant Villages program. What is this Vibrant Villages program? It is declared in the union budget, right? That is in case of northern border will be covered under new Vibrant Villages program. Northern border, right? Especially for construction of village infrastructure, housing, tourist centers, those will be established. So especially northern border means Himachal Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, this northern border, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, they are not coming under northern border, right? So northern border states, that is Vibrant Villages program. So 1, 2, 3, all the options are right. It is declared under the it is especially declared in the budget The objective is that to enhance the infrastructure in villages in India's border with China, especially so that we will not face problems from China. Right. It is vibrant villages program. With reference to biological and toxin weapon convention, that is BTWC. Consider the following statements. It is a fast multilateral disarmament treaty banning an entire category of weapons of mass destruction. Which the following statements are correct? Weapons of mass destruction, and Russia and Ukraine are both its signatories. Yes, both its signatories. India has neither signed nor ratified this convention yet. First statement is right. That is biological toxin weapons convention. That is BTWC, which is called as BTWC. It is fast multilateral disarmament treaty banning entire category of weapons of mass destruction. What is this weapons of mass destructions? That means that we can call as our nuclear weapon as weapon of mass destruction, which we can cause heavy mass destruction, or ballistic missile, nuclear warhead ballistic missile, right? That is also very severe, right? And US, Russia, Ukraine, all are 178 countries that have signed to the treaty, right? This is wrong, right? All the countries, India has also signed and ratified. So only one and two options are right regarding biological toxins, weapons and convention, that is B2WC. Right? It is the first multinational treaty banning all class of weapons. That started in 1975. Remember, biological toxin weapons convention, it was started in 1975. So all the countries are, very few countries are not, they have not signed the agreement, right? Other majority of the countries have signed the agreement. Around 183 countries have signed and ratified it. Consider the following statements regarding neon gas. Neon gas, it's a colorless, odorless and inert monoatomic gas. Colorless, yes, this is right. Gas occurs in minute quantities in Earth atmosphere also. Yes, neon argon, their formation is very minute. Neon gives distinct reddish orange glow lights. Distinct reddish orange glow in lights. So all the three options are right. Which the following exceptions are allowed under most favored nation of status? Who gives this most favored nation? World WTO gives this this is a instrument of WTO. What is this most favored nation? So this is correct. There are absolutely what is correct. Countries can set up free trade agreement that applies only goods and traded within the group. Yes, only to goods traded within the group. That means most favored nation. According to WTO rules, you cannot discriminate among the nations, right? You cannot treat nation A like this and different nation B. This is not allowed. But in case of goods, you can start free trade agreement. That means two countries, you can start free trade agreement between any two countries. Countries can give developing countries special access to their markets. Yes, in case of developing countries, special access can be given. For example, India can treat Bangladesh in a special way, or any developing countries, they can be given special access. Also, India is getting special access to the products of United States, right? USA. Countries can raise barriers against products and considered to be traded unfairly from the specific countries. Yes, India is also doing that in case of Chinese goods. Certain Chinese goods, India is can raise the barriers. That is the duties. India is extending its duties uh, for some countries like so 1, 2, 3. All the options are right with respect to it. Sanskritization. What is the Sanskritization? Sanskritization is seen in the news. Sanskritization is this concept given by M.N. Srinivasan. Right, M.N. Srinivasan is a famous sociologist. He has given by studying the Kurks in a Kurk area. He has studied the population, and he has said that caste system is not completely closed system. It is certain times open system. It is not completely closed. There is it is change in hierarchy of caste system. Many times what happens, the lower caste they imitate the upper caste like the Brahmins. They live a lifestyle of Brahmins, and many times their caste system also changes. They become a higher caste, right? So the change in the caste system. That means it says that if the lower caste they starting living like the higher caste, they also treated like the higher caste. Many times, though the caste which are linked to the kings, the caste which are linked to the kings, the colonial a particular king, the caste which are linked to kings, they also get some type of in case of kings, they also their social status get raised, right? Those social status they get their social status they get raised, right? So that is change in the hierarchical castes. That is transmitization. Just 1 minute. Yes. Okay. So this is consultation as that is the two concepts he has given. One is westernization, that is following the Western countries or the lifestyles of Western people. Second is Sanskritization, that is following the lifestyle of upper castes. Especially in case of India, upper caste they got westernized and lower caste they got Sanskritized. With reference to man, portable air defense system, man fats. Okay. Which of the consider the following statements? They are short range portable air to air missiles. No, they are not air to air missiles. They are from surface to air missiles, right? Surface to air missile. There they can be shot by an individual. Man pads they can be shot by an individual, right? Especially when this was started when USSR when USSR interfered in Afghanistan. Man pads are given to the Taliban, right? So especially when there are airstrikes was conducted by the USSR at that time, they are like guns, right? Very big guns, you can say. They are called as man pads, and they by that man pads they can kill. They can destroy a one. It is one of a big type of gun explodes, right? A person can hold it and can destroy a aircraft. So these are short range and portable surface to air missiles. Short range, which is right. Portable, right? That means you can take it. A person can hold it. And surface to air missiles. These are called as man pads. They can be fired from a tripod as well as from a helicopter. Yes, they can fire from. You can portable means you can fire from anywhere. The maximum range of 8 kilometers can engage targets around altitude of 4.5 kilometers. Yes, altitude is 4.5 kilometers. Man pads are introduced in the United States and Soviet Union in 1960s. Yes, it was introduced. So 2, 3, 4 all the options are right regarding manpack systems. Consider the following statements. Bahini scheme is launched to provide free sanitary napkins to girl students to all schools in Sikkim. Suvidha is 100% oxo biodegradable sanitary napkin. Which of the following statements is correct? Right. First, we'll see Bahini it is a scheme to install vending machine to provide. It is to install vending machines to provide free sanitary pads. Yes. So Bahini scheme, yes, it is. It is a free. It is to give free sanitary napkins to girl students of all schools in Sikkim. To girl students of all schools, no, especially 9th and especially high school, not all school. So that's why first statement is wrong. High school student, that is from 9th to 10th, they will be given sanitary napkins. Obviously, just by common sense, you can also say that we cannot give all schools. We cannot give sanitary. I mean, we should. There is no need to give sanitary napkins to the primary school students. So first statement is wrong. Suvidha is 100% oxo biodegradable sanitary napkin. So only second statement is right. Suvidha. It is launched by Sikkim government. Bahini scheme, remember, Bahini scheme is launched by Sikkim government, that is to provide free sanitary napkins for from class 9 to class 10 students. Consider the following statements. Hydrogen produced from fossil fuels is called as grey hydrogen. Hydrogen, yes, which of the following statements are not correct? Hydrogen produced from fossil fuels is called as grey hydrogen. Hydrogen generated entirely from renewable power sources is called as green hydrogen. Both the statements are wrong. So both are not correct. Both are not correct. What is this grey hydrogen? Grey hydrogen, it is extracted from hydrocarbons. Grey hydrogen, it is from hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons or natural gas. Natural gas or hydrocarbon, that is grey hydrogen. Hydrogen generated entirely from renewable sources is called as green hydrogen. Green hydrogen, yes. So see, this is what is not correct. It is asking, the question is, we can, this is a right. Hydrogen produced from fossil fuels is called green hydrogen, and hydrogen generated from entirely from renewable power sources is called as green hydrogen. Renewable power sources means, so both the statements are correct. These are not correct. Here it is slightly, question is slightly wrong. It is correct. Both the statements are correct. Your green hydrogen generated renewable sources are called as green hydrogen, which are generated renewable sources like solar or wind. Right. What is blue hydrogen? Blue hydrogen is which is captured from fossil fuels. Blue hydrogen is captured from fossil fuels, right? That is called as blue hydrogen. Only from fossil fuels, that is blue hydrogen. Types of hydrogen, right? So both the statements are right here, correct. Sarkaria Commission. Sarkaria Commission has explained that is recommended regarding the office of the governor, right? Which of the following was the recommendations made by Sarkaria Commission? That is for federalism. Sarkaria Commission has recommended for upholdment of federalism, right? Sparring use of Article 356. What is Article 356? It is a state emergency, governor's rule, right? Many times every government has utilized the Article 356, misutilized Article 356 and established governor rule. So one only option is the right, that is right, the right is right. Sarkaria Commission, it has recommended to what it is recommended, especially in case of that's misuse of Article 356 or governor rule should not happen, right? Governors should follow constitutional convention in case of hung assemblies. No, this is not particularly recommendations given by localized emergencies in specific troubled areas. What it is especially recommends in case of Sarkaria Commission is that there should be, for example, there should pleasure of president, the pleasure of the president, the post of governor is especially covered by pleasure. It is work according to pleasure of the president, right? That should be removed, right? Pleasure of the president. And the all India services, it has recommended all India services that need to be strengthened. All India services so that need to be strengthened. There should be it has also recommended for interstate council. Permanent interstate council should be there. Okay. And center should have the powers to deploy its armed forces even without a consent of states. That is also recommended by Sarkaria Commission. In case of localized issues, center can implement the armed forces. And another thing is that it has recommended that whenever a governor is appointed, he should be consulted with the chief ministers. And the tenure of governor, that should be 5 years. It should not be disturbed except some expensive or extremely difficult circumstances. It should not be changed. Okay. Next. So one only with the answer. Apart from Mahatma Gandhi, who are the leader associated with Dandi March? C. Rajgopalachari, Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, right? K. Kelafan, M.N. Roy, Sarojin Naidu, all they have participated in Dandi March, right? Dandi March, that led to, it started in 1930, right? The journey is from Sabarmati Ashram to Dandi. Approximately 380 kilometer, 386 kilometer they have walked, right? Dandi March, that is also called as Salt Satyagraha or Salt March. Salt Satyagraha or Salt March, right? They started in 12th March 1930. 12th March 1930, the Dandi March has started. That started the civil disobedience movement, starting of civil disobedience movement, right? And Sarojini Naidu, he is presently especially Dharsana, near Dharsana salt works. Sarojini Naidu has led the salt works. Sarojini Naidu has started the his leadership in Dharsana areas. Right. So all the options are right regarding Dandi March. Next, consumer price index. With reference to consumer price index, consider the following statements. It's an index mean retail inflation. Yes. It is compiled Ministry of Corporate Affairs. No, this is compiled by NSO, National Statistical Office. National Statistical Office. Statistical Office that compile NSO, that compile Consumer Price Index. Right. It is a measure of retail inflation in the economy by collecting the changes in prices most common goods and services. Remember, CPI calculates the inflation in both goods and services, whereas WPI, that is called as your wholesale price index, that is which is primarily was by Office of Economic Advisor. Office of Economic Advisor, Ministry of Commerce, Economic Advisor. They compile WPI or wholesale price index that calculates the inflation in case of wholesale prices, right? In case of wholesale prices, that is WPI. Okay. And WPI is only for goods. Remember, WPI is only for goods, but CPI is both for goods and services. WPI is only for goods. CPI is both for goods and services. It is calculated by Office of WPI is calculated by Office of Economic Advisor, and CPI is Consumer Price Index. It is calculated by National Statistical Office. Both are inflation. Inflation means the rate of a particular inflation means price of goods will increase or price of money will decrease. Value of money decreases, that is also called as inflation, and the price of goods increases, that is also called as inflation. Okay. Great Indian Bustard. Great Indian Bustard. It is the state word of Assam. No, it is state word of Rajasthan. It is state word of Rajasthan. Rajasthan was in news because of Ramgarh Bizdari National Park. Ramgarh Bizdari National Park. Why it was? What is Ramgarh Bizdari National Park? It is 52nd Tiger Reserve of India. Tiger Reserve. It is recently declared 52nd Tiger Reserve. That is Ramgarh Bizdari National Park. Right. What is 53rd Tiger Reserve? That is Guru Ghasidas Tiger Reserve. Right. Guru Ghasidas Tiger Reserve. That is in Chhattisgarh, is the 53rd Tiger Reserve. So this is not state word of Assam, it is state word of Rajasthan. So first statement is wrong. Right? Okay. Next, it has been included in the Appendix 1 of CMS. Yes, Convention on Migratory Status Appendix 1 proposal submitted by India. IUCN red list category is critically endangered. Yes, it is a critically endangered species according to IUCN red lists, right? And it is protected on Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Its habitat is Rajasthan's Desert National Park. Remember, Rajasthan Desert National Park. Rajasthan Desert National Park. So 2 and 3 options are right. It is primarily that is in third desert, right? Rajasthan Desert National Park. Okay. It is mostly found in Rajasthan and Gujarat. Remember, Rajasthan and Gujarat. Great Indian Bustard has been found. It is critically endangered. CMS, protected on CMS, Wildlife Protection Act, and State Word of Rajasthan. With reference to permafrost, it is very important. It's a classic questions. Many times they were previously asked questions. It is defined on the only the basis of duration and temperature. Yes, for how long the duration and what is the temperature. The ground should be frozen at least 2 years to be considered as permafrost. Yes, ground should be frozen for 2 years. That is to consider as permafrost. Its thickness reduces progressively towards the south. Progressively towards the south, its thickness reduces. All the statements are right regarding permafrost. See, permafrost it is covers large regions of the earth. In case of northern hemisphere, it is majority of the area is covered in case of northern hemisphere, around 1/4, around 25% is ground is frozen, right? In case of primarily in case of higher latitudes, where around minus 20, 30, 32 degrees Celsius, right? These areas are called as permafrost. So all the statements are right. Recently, Bhagat Singh Koshyar Committee. What is this Bhagat Singh Koshyar Committee? It's so limited. Bhagat Singh Koshyari is the governor of Maharashtra. Right? Bhagat Singh Koshyar Committee. It is established for implementation of one rank, one pension. Right? Bhagat Singh Koshyari Committee. There is another committee, that is Nidhi Khatri Committee. Right to repair. Remember, right to repair is Nidhi Khatri Committee. Nidhi Khatri Committee is established for right to repair. Nidhi Khatri Committee. Nidhi Khatri is President Secretary of Ministry of Commerce. It's a secretary or additional secretary. Nidhi Khatri Committee, right to repair. What is this right to repair? Some electronic appliances like Apple and Samsung, they are not entertaining their customers regarding right to repair, or they are not making available easy and cheap prices of their of any parts. That is right to repair. Will ensure that, right? And K. Kasturirangan Committee, it is established for new education policy. K. Kasturirangan Committee. Bhagat Singh Koshyar Committee was in news. What is the yes? That it is for one rank, one pension. What do you mean by one rank, one pension? That is, it is says that same pension to military officers for same rank for the same length of the services. Right? Irrespective of date of retirement. Actually, what was happening? It is based on the date of retirement. The pension was decided, but it says that same range, same pension to the military officers for same rank and same length of services. That is one rank, one pension scheme. D is the answer. With reference to Shanghai Cooperation Organization or SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization or SCO, consider the following statements. It is a permanent intergovernmental organization presided by Shanghai 5 mechanism. No. Yes, Shanghai 5, yes. We see which of the following statements. Shanghai Cooperation Organization. It is a permanent intergovernmental organization. Yes, this is right. It is a permanent intergovernmental organization. It was created by Shanghai 5 Agreement. Its chairmanship rotates in biannual basis. India, Pakistan, Afghanistan are in observer states. No, these are wrong. India is a member. of SCO. Pakistan is a member is a FCO of SCO, right? SCO is it is created under it is created in 2001. Remember, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, it is created in 2001, and it is, yes, it is presided by Shanghai Five. Who are those Shanghai Five? That is Kazakhstan, and China, Kyrgyzstan, Russia, Tajikistan. Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Russia, and China. These are called as Shanghai Five, right? India and China, they become full member in 2017 and members in 2017. So first statement is only right, rest two are wrong statements. Two and three are the answers. Okay. Next, OIC, Organization of Islamic Corporation. OIC. It is the voice of Islamic world, right? It was established in first Islamic summit held in Saudi Arabia with the collective of Muslim world, held in Saudi Arabia in 1969. It is world's second largest intergovernmental organization after United Nations. Second largest intergovernmental organization after United Nations. Organization of Islamic Corporation is considered. It is established by first Islamic Summit conference held in Saudi Arabia in 1969. No, it is not in Saudi Arabia. It is in Morocco, right? In 1969, it was held in Morocco, right? In Morocco. So it is not in Saudi Arabia. First statement is wrong. It is world's second largest intergovernmental organization after the United Nations. Yes, this is right. Second largest intergovernmental organization after the United Nations. Russia and US, India have given observer status. This is wrong. Yes, it is Russia and US, India. They have not given observer status by or that by Organization of Islamic Corporation. With reference to Himalayan Giffon vulture, which of the following statements are right? It lives mainly in the higher regions of Himalayas and Tibetan plateaus. At the elevation of 1500 meters. Yes, Himalayan Giffon, it is at elevation of 1500 meters. It is listed as vulnerable by IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. Himalayan Giffon, it is not vulnerable, it is near threatened. Himalayan Giffon vulture, it is near threatened by IUCN, right? It is found in the Himalayan and Tibetan plateau above 1500 meters. This is right. So the second statement is wrong. So one only is the answer. They are protected under Wildlife Protection Act, Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act. Himalayan Giffon vulture. Consider the following statements, countries. Consider the following countries: Denmark, Japan, Russian Federation, United Kingdom, United States of America. Which of the following members are members of Arctic Council? Arctic Council is especially uh, it is for Arctic Council. Those consist of those members, those countries in the Arctic region, right? High level intergovernmental body. So then, which of the following are the members? That is Denmark and Russian Federation, obviously, and USA is also there. But United Kingdom, it is United Kingdom, Japan. They are too away from Arctic. You can common sense that they are not the members of Arctic Council. Arctic Council, it is an intergovernmental forum. Remember, intergovernmental forum. Mental forum for coordination and cooperation among the Arctic states, Arctic communities, right? And that consists of Russia, United States, Canada, Greenland, right, or Denmark, Finland, Sweden, Norway. These are the countries that has established Arctic Council to observe the status in the climate of after Arctic region, right? To maintain the because they are very crucial so far as climate change is concerned. So they are monitored, right? That is the job of Arctic Council. 1, 2, 3, all the options are right. United Kingdom, this is observer status. United Kingdom or Japan, they are in observer status. Like India is also a observer status, observer in Arctic Council. What's the following statements regarding Monrega? Monrega ensures unskilled manual work as guaranteed employment in a financial year. Guaranteed employment means 100 days. If a person is getting 100 days employment in one particular year, he can be called as employed person. So it ensures manual work, unskilled manual work for 100 days employment in a financial year. It is implemented by rural districts on all rural districts of the country. It acts towards legal right to the employment for adult members of a rural household, at least one member from a family. He can be employed in employment and get employment. He must get employment, right? Monrega. So all the statements regarding Monrega is work. Remember, at least 1/3 must be women. 1/3 beneficiaries of Monrega must be women. So 1, 2, 3 are right. What are the factors to determine particularly vulnerable tribal groups? PVTGs, right? Particular vulnerable tribal groups. There are, in case of Odisha, there is maximum numbers of PVTG, that is particular vulnerable tribal groups. Around 15 varieties of PVTGs are present in Odisha, state of Odisha, right? So pre-agricultural level of technology. Pre-agricultural level of technology means ancient mode of technology. Stagnant and declining population. Stagnant and declining population. Yes, that is also right. Extremely low literacy. Subsistence level of economy. What do you mean subsistence? Level of economy means their economic standard should be like that, so that they can just continue to live. Right? They do not have anything to store. That is particular vulnerable tribal groups. Remember, their country constitute 8.6% of our total population. Among tribals are 8.6% of our total population, and among those tribals, these PVTGs, few are studied under PVTGs that are recommended by Devar Commission. Remember, there is a Dhevar Commission. Dhevar Commission that was established to identify those tribals among these 6.2%, 8.6% of tribals who are primitive tribal groups, right, as a separate category so that they can be taken care of. Now remember, so Dhevar Commission, that is linked to PBTCs, right, particular vulnerable tribal groups. Highest there are 75 listed PBTG, and highest numbers are found in Odisha. Highest number of tribals are found in Odisha. Okay, so the discussions of prelims objective questions completed here. Now we'll go for from prelims facts and then a mains question. Just a second. Dolphin porpoise first time avian flu is seen in cetaceans. The bottlenose dolphin found dead in Florida. Canal spring positive tested positive for a highly virulent strain of bird flu. Right? Dolphin for the first time the avian flu is seen in dolphin. Announcement came in a week after Swedish official reported that they had found same type of avian influenza in standard porpoise. Right? The standard porpoise means that belongs to porpoise family. The version of the virus which spread widely across the Northern American European birds has affected unusually broad array of species, but these findings represent the first two documented cases of cetaceans, a group of marine animals that include dolphins, porpoise, and whales. So they are getting affected. Group of marine animals are getting affected by the virus. The discovery in the two different species on the different continents suggests that there have almost certainly been in other cases. That means these are getting affected by avian influenza. The strain of the bird flu is Iranian H5N1. H5N1 means there is a avian influenza virus H5N1. While experts emphasize that the risk to human remains low, the spread of the virus into the new species poses potential risk to wildlife and provides the virus with new chances to mutate. So when a virus mutates, that become difficult and spread become more. Higher spreads that occurs. Okay, who is Darasico? Darasico, Vice President called Darasico as torchbearer of social harmony. Darasico, torchbearer of social harmony. Right? Who is Vice President? Vice President is Jagdish Dhankar, torchbearer of social harmony. Darasico was the eldest son of Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. Remember, eldest son. In 1657, illness Emperor Shah Jahan triggered fierce battle among power among the four Mughal princes: Darasico, Shuja Muhammad, Aurangzeb, and Murad Baks. Only Dara and Aurangzeb has a chance to emerge as victorious. Darasico and Aurangzeb. Dara was defeated by Aurangzeb at the Battle of Samogad. That is between Aurangzeb and Darasico. Battle of Samogad. Remember, Darasico, gentle, pious, Sufi intellectual, favored religious tolerance, coexistence between Hindus and Muslims. Darasico, follower of Lahore family. That is Qadri Sufi saint Mia Mir. He was a follower of Mia Mir, who was Qadri Sufi saint. Siko devoted much effort towards finding common mystical language between Islam and Hinduism. Towards his goal, he translated the Upanishads from its original Sanskrit to Persian so it could be read by Muslim scholar. Translated the Upanishads from its original Sanskrit to Persian so it could be read by the Muslim scholars. Darasiko. So he is the son of Mughal Emperor Shahjahan, and he was defeated by Aurangzeb in Battle of Samugad, and he was religious tolerance between Hindus and Muslims. And Miyamir, famous Qadri sufficient Miyamir, he was the saint of Miyamir. He was also translated various Hindu philosophies to Upanishads to Persian's language. Right? He was translation of what called as Sir Akbar. The greatest mastery while Arabic Upanishads are referred to as Kitab al Maknun in or the hidden book. Maknun. His famous work Majma ul Bahrain, the mingling of two oceans, was also devoted to founding some commonalities between Sufism and Hindu monotheism. Right? Hindu monotheism means one God worship. That is Hindu monotheism. Right? So Islam also regards one God, one God concept based on one God concept, and Hindu in at the same time Hinduism has one God concept and also it has polytheism. Hindu has both monotheism and polytheism. He was also a patron of fine arts, music and dancing, a trait frowned upon his siblings Aurangzeb. Operation Gearbox. What is this Operation Gearbox? Directorate of Revenue Intelligence (DRA) direct 72 hidden packets weighing 39 kg of suspected narcotic substance heroin in Operation Gearbox. Acting on intelligence jointly developed by DRI and ATS Gujarat, Operation Gearbox was launched. ATS Gujarat has launched Operation Gearbox. Why it was named Operation Gearbox? Bill of entry was not filed to the container, and the goods were found to be metallic stuff and machine parts like gearboxes. During detailed examination, that is dismantling of gearboxes and other metallic scraps, 72 packets having total weight 39 kg of powder in a bag suspected to be narcotic substance has been recovered. Suspected narcotic substance, heroin, Operation Gearbox, right? Operation Gearbox, that is that is for drugs, right? Especially for dismantling of drugs, drug trafficking. Okay. The gears from old and used gearboxes were removed after opening them, and a plastic packets containing narcotics substances were placed and created in cavity, and gearboxes were then refitted to avoid detection. These packets were shipped, concealing inside the metal scrap along with other metal scraps so that it would go unnoticed by authorities. But finally, they have kept it, right? So, Operation Gearbox. India's sex ratio improves. Over 9 million girls have gone missing to female foeticide over last 2 decades in India. Even though the country has gradually moved towards balanced sex ratio. Right, 9 million girls. That means foeticide. This number of girls has been killed by early sex determination. Analysis of HIP's National Family Health Survey (NHF) shows that sex ratio is 108 boys per 100 girls. 108 boys per 100 girls. It is an improvement from 111 boys in 2011, where it had 2 decades. We can say that sex ratio has improved, gender equality has become slightly improved. However, the study prepared Pew Research Center has revealed that there is still some room for improvement, as the ratio is 105 for 100 girls in 1950. We had 105 boys per 100 girls in 1950, so at least we have to reach that target. India's sex ratio has been skewed since opening of prenatal diagnostic technology. Quite in 1970s, facilitating sex-relative abortions. How did this prenatal diagnostic technology, especially when a child is not born? So if there is any anomalies inside the body of the child, if there is any diseases or any dysfunctionals, that become very difficult for the parents to continue, right? if there is any diseases or somebody is suppose handicapped, he is not functioning. So for that issue, it is that prenatal. That's why we have developed prenatal diagnostic technology. So before birth, during the development of various organs of a child, that technology can be used, and that the child at embryonic stage can be treated. But the fact is that that is highly misused. It is gravely misused by various that is highly misused by various medicinal practitioners, and that is used for sex related selection, right? Whether they can tell, suppose somebody is observing your whole body, they can tell whether it's a male or female. In that case, what is misuse that when the doctor knows that it is a female, then they inform the parents and they go for abortions. And why, whenever they get a girl child, they go for abortion. That's why our sex ratio has been declining and become declined since 1970s after the development of prenatal diagnostic technology. And gradually what happened, that is now after creating awareness and creating law against stringent punishment against sex related abortions, and that it is done, and so we have seen an improvement in our sex ratio. The betterment followed for each years of government initiative efforts like Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme, right, to bring down sex related abortion and promote girl child, right, promote having a girl child. Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme, giving higher interest of saving, right. Between 2000 and 2019, some 9 million girls went missing, right. 9 million girls went missing means they are aborted. Mm, religion wise breakup. Hindus also make 80% of India's population accounted for the missing girls at 7 or 86%. 86%. So in case of Hindus, the abortion is more as compared to other religions. Sikh have reported steepest drop in a bias to having a boy. So that biasness has significantly reduced in case of Sikhs. In 1998, 90% of Sikh women wanted son. This has now come down to 9% in 2019 or 2021. Now they require son, 9%. A similar trend has been recorded among the other religions too, as well as the same time period. Some 34 Hindus and Muslim women each wanted a son, which has come down to 15% and 19% respectively. Only 20% of Christian women wanted a son, which has come down to 12%. So factors, wealth, education, fertility are key factors behind this. So whenever we see there is higher education, higher awareness, the such type of gender related biasness that get reduced automatically. NFSS 5 data revealed whether wealthier and more educated women are less likely to favor having a son. Those wealthier and educated, they are favor less likely to having a son. In India, undergoing such type of test during pregnancy is correlated with higher probability of giving birth to a son. Caste also plays an active role here, not just because of important indicator of social. It is important indicator of socio-economic status, but caste entails cultural norms that may limit women's autonomy in different ways. That's why they are going for men, because women's autonomy, women not, especially in some rural areas, there is various restrictions for women. That's why caste also plays. India has 6th most skewed sex ratio at birth in the century, succeeded by Azerbaijan, China, Armenia, Vietnam, and Albania. How does Indian society maintain continuity? How does Indian society maintain continuity in traditional social values? in traditional social values, any other changes taking place it. Indian society maintain continuity in traditional social values. That means the essence of Indian society lies in harboring diverse and distinct identities, ethnicities, languages, religious, culinary preferences, history stands witness to fact that societies have struggled to hold differences were shattered in such attempt. Okay, what is this? At present, there is high significant development of science and technology and urbanization and modernization. There is huge impact of urbanization and modernization in different areas, right, of our life. So our traditional social values, they are continuously declining, and traditional social values are primarily based on community values. That means community is more important than individual, whereas as threatened individualism as at is a rise, where individual is more important as compared to the community or the society, right? Such type of traditions are getting developed. Values are certain things that are social norms that are basically inculcated by the family or the society around yourself or by the relatives, that are values. And the question is how to maintain the traditional social values. We have certain traditional social values which are going on declining because of globalization or rise of social media or online platforms. So still how they are maintaining the traditional social values, we will see it. The essence of Indian society lies in harboring diverse, distinct identities, ethnicities, languages. Okay. So India has various diverse societies, diverse values, diverse social values. A cosmic vision, framework for Indian culture has placed human beings in the center of the universe, and divine creation, which celebrates individuality and difference of opinion in the society. Yes, it celebrates individuality, it's a divine creation. It's like the God. Human being is like a God, right? It's the values. Tolerance. In India, tolerance and liberalism are found in all religions, castes, and communities. Indian society accepted respect to various religions and ensured that the peaceful coexistence of religions. Since long years, since thousands of years, there is peaceful coexistence of different religions, different castes, different ethnicities inside India. So that tolerance is built in various religious books, or it's inherent in the Indian society. That's why there is tolerance and there is liberalism. Liberalism means when you are respecting other religions, others' faith, other beliefs, other way of worship, other choices. It's not that my religion is best religion, your religion is not religion, my practices are the best practices, my customs are the only customs, your customs are not customs, they are prime beliefs. Such types of behavior, such types of that is not tolerance. Tolerance is tolerating everything, whatever you are believing, whatever you are worshipping, whatever your mode of faith, that is not objected by any other person. Every is highly individualistic person, whether you are worshipping a particular god, you are not worshipping, you believe in God, you do not believe in God, right? You believe in idol worship, you do not believe in idol worship. Every person has to respect the faith and worship mode of other person. That is what we call as tolerance. Sense of harmony. Indian philosophy and culture try to achieve innate harmony and order in the society. Yes, this is it is present inside India, innate harmony and order in the society. Continuity and stability. In the light of ancient Indian culture, like yet growing, many invasions occurred, many rulers changed, many laws were passed, but even today, the traditional institutions and religion, ethics, literature, philosophy, traditions are alive. Right? Our traditions are alive. Our literature is alive, philosophy is alive, our religious institutions are alive. Various relations in religious institutions, like various festivals are continued, even today they are getting continued, right? So that continuity services, right? That is the light of Indian ancient culture, like it is glowing, right? There are many invasions occurred, many rulers changed, but the social structure is not significantly changed, right? The same festivals are even celebrated today. Adaptability. It is a process of changing according to time, place, and period. Indian society has shown fluidity and has adjusted itself with changing times. Adjusted itself with changing times. Indian society has shown fluidity and has adjusted itself with the changing times. Caste system and hierarchy. Indian society has evolved systems of social stratification. Indian society has evolved system of social stratification, which in the past helped accommodating outsiders. But concurrently, it has also been the region of discrimination and prejudice. Right. Social stratification is also there. Accommodating which in the past helped accommodating outsiders. What accommodating outsiders are coming. There different strata of society has been created. And so whenever there is division of labor and division of so this caste system was earlier established in Varna system, which was talking about division of labor, and that division of labor is primarily mm, that creates great efficiency in the Varna system. But in case of caste system, gradually that becomes the reason of prejudice and discrimination. Unity and diversity. Despite inherent differences in Indian society, there is unity reflects in modern India and found in respect and constitutional ideals. And constitutional ideals, everybody respects the idea of India, everybody respects the constitutions of India, and that's why there is constitution. There is which is constitution is in constitution also gives different rights to different people based on their customer rights. For example, we have six scheduled areas, that is 80 states, right? We have even autonomous district council. Indian constitution even recognizes their traditional rights as compared to the principles of the constitution. So we can see that unity and diversity, even in the constitution principles, even in case we are there is no uniform civil code, even today Muslim religious people, their private their personal laws is guided by according to Sharia laws, not according to the laws of not according to Hindu Marriage Act, or the we do not have uniform civil code. Right? If so, even today, even India is in the constitution also respects diversity. It respects the cultural values and constitution or the customary rules of tribals and different religions, especially in case of Muslims. Casteism. Caste-based discrimination leads a society divide artificial groups, which sometimes lead to violence. There is also presence of casteism. Casteism divides the social. Many times we have seen conflict between the upper caste and lower caste in various regions, especially in case of UPs and Bihar. Bihar, the caste system is very strong. Very strong. Communalism. Communalism means any fight between two groups, but in case of India, it is primarily between it's referred to in Muslims, right? The aggressive attitude of one community towards other creates tension and clashes between the two. It poses high challenge in democracy and unity of our society, right? For example, our political setup is like that. Politicians they play on their calculation are based on the religions, right? That also fuels communalism because a particular minority groups there, for various minority groups there, treated as vote bank, or their vote is not usually they get divided, and a particular political party they support them and get the whole votes, and that create the politics of opposition in majority and minority, like nuclear family culture. It is new trend nuclear families with one or maximum two children has emerged in India. Due to this, children are not able to get the presence of elderly, who plays major role in instilling values among the younger ones. Right? When the children they do not get inculcated among the elderly, that creates that do not instill values among the younger ones. So the role of family that is not recognized, especially in case of children. So proper upbringing do not happen when in case of nuclear families. Proper upbringing do not happen, right? That do not lead to overall growth of significantly do not develop the child, right? That is very important. Then gender discrimination. There is a need for India to closely examine the gender discrimination, right? There is significant gender discrimination, and that is even today, especially in rural areas. We must take steps regarding gender discrimination. For example, so far as the rights of children is concerned, there is gap in literacy, there is gap in labor force participation ratio, there is gap in sex ratio also. 106 boys in case of 100 girls. So such type of there is gender gap. According to gender gap, I have 135 rank in the World Economic Forum Gender Gap Index. So gender discrimination is a big problem of India. If gender discrimination will be a problem in India, growth will be around 25%. GDP will be increased. So it is also a big problem so far as India is concerned. Despite all these regions, India remains a diverse country, right? We wielding mosaic of communities of all kinds. Our peculiar societal genius is to fashion a form coexistence where diversity can flourish and find a place. The principle of Sarva Dharma Sambhava, equal respect for all religions, is rooted in Indian culture. Sarva Dharma Sambhava, that is what we call as principle of secularism, right? Sarva Dharma Sambhava, principle of secularism. That is a basic structure of our constitution. Okay, so for today the discussions end here, and like this video, share and subscribe to VANIK-IAS.